And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Through the final chicane and the AlphaTauri hits the wall of champions. Yeah, go back for lead. And yeah, we are back with 17 drivers indeed. Still the Doom and the Herb in the booth. You can see by the scuffed intro, the mental capacities did not improve by much.
What did you do?
Racing will sure do, right?
The racing will sure do. Yeah, we can only hope. If it will save us from speaking to each other about God knows what.
Yeah, man. I would absolutely hate speaking to no, okay. Yeah, qualifying as usual. I think. I don't know if he's saying actually. I have the impression that he is EA, but he might even be able to join again.
Yeah, there's no Rapid.
Yes. Rapid is still dead.
We wish him well.
Yeah, really do. Missing one
Thoughts and
big
prayers
top
to the
driver.
families. But Seagull won in Spain by the looks of it.
Yeah, it really looked like it.
Yanaman copped his second P2 of the season, and it was a P3 for Fanta.
No, was it? No. Yanaman
Well,
got
I'm looking at the standings right now.
Yanaman got penalized afterwards for killing Jimsky into turn 1.
So the standings are not up to date. That's good
no,
to know.
I think it's Yanaman finished. Oh, must have been 3rd then, and Fanta in P2. Not sure how much far behind. He got 5 seconds for it, so you can make of that one.
Cherry is yet to score a point this season, and that makes me big sad.
Well, Cherry, you've heard it. Better unbig sad the herb. Otherwise.
Yeah. Otherwise, what?
Well, I'll leave that to his imagination.
Oh, okay. Pity my imagination is running a little bit slow at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay. Sure, his is gonna be.
I'll think of something.
Oh, gee golly.
When I do, you'll know it.
Well. We're not scaring Cherry away yet. We're instead going on board with Kingsman. Who's going to be the first one to set a hot lap here. Has been helping out in the booth.
Why are there people on Inters?
Yes. Look, I have no idea who started this, but it's happening.
Right.
That some of the people just drive one lap on Inters for no reason, and then drive like 2 normal hot runs. Ah no, they're hot.
Are they just practicing or something, or is it just...
No, it's just
memes?
like they did it in Jeddah, which is a frickin' desert. Ain't no rain there.
Maybe they need... I guess the guys that make the Inters, like, they've got families to feed.
I don't know, man.
Might
Guys who make the
run out.
Inters don't even have a word for sand in their like vocabulary. Just not meant to be. To be honest though, I would love like a rain race in one of these deserts, and I'm sure like so would most of the people living in the desert, but yeah. Don't think that's gonna happen.
They all just leave the stands and go to celebrate in their farms instead because the famine is over.
I'm sorry guys, I gotta get
Oh
home.
my god, it's raining. Gotta harvest my crops. See you on the flip side, dudes.
Yeah. Just leaving their home in the morning and in the morrow and being happy they don't have to water all their crops today. Stardew Valley moment. We really live in the simulation.
Oh my god. We've done it again. How did I talk about this? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you didn't start it, but honestly, yeah, you did. Totally on you. 141.9.
Kingsman.
Randro could have done better. Shame on Kingsman.
Let's just call it there. Kingsman gets the race win.
Yeah, P1.
He did finish first after all.
That is true. I mean, Martin really just like finishes first in every race, right?
True. He's playing 4D chess out here whilst everyone else is playing F123.
Yeah. I mean, Hussein is playing Minecraft during qualifying. And has been for the last 3 weeks.
It's a mystery to us.
So, get him in his...
McLaren front row, definitely end the race now. This is
Yeah.
all I need.
Janneman washed.
I've got all the material I need. I will see you later.
And it is the newcomer in P3 here. See what the yeast is, if the yeast is rising or if he's just, I don't know, not doing
You don't
well.
know, I don't know.
I don't know neither. 114.9 after sector 3. I have no idea whether that's a good time or not, but I guess we're gonna see once he crosses the line in the end.
Definitely some big gaps in time, so I'm presuming at a certain point we're getting to the dudes that were on Inters.
Nah, it's like just Janneman on Inters and Marcian is naturally like a little bit slower.
And Jimsky.
Marcian is
Explain
actually
that
also on
one.
Inters. Yeah, Jimsky is also on Inters.
So who's not on Inters? Louder and Up.
Yeah, everyone else. Actually,
There was
Lauda is
4
on
people on
softs.
Inters.
Then it is... No, it's not even Seagull. Wait, what? Whoever is on Inters then really cooked up their tires. Just sanded them down in the first lap and then they're just normal slicks afterward.
No, maybe there was only 3. I could have sworn there was 4 on Inters, but maybe my eyes deceived me.
Deception. Yeah,
Deception
Herb rolled a 1
100.
on the perception check.
Turned into a deception check.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Herb rolled a 1 on the red-green weakness check at birth. Unfortunate. And no more telling apart Inters and softs.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Well. It also is not much action really. Like nobody is hot lapping. Jensche proudly announced she was washed and is in P5 currently. Admittedly, maybe about 2
Ahead
seconds
of how many drivers?
Yeah. 2 seconds off the eventual quali lap pace, I think. So,
Can you be washed if you were never elite to begin with?
I'm usually just clean. Does that mean that I'm washed?
No, it means you don't need to wash.
But if I'm washed, I would be clean again, no? Why is it even called washed?
I don't know.
Like washed away?
Is it because you
Washed up?
washed up? Yeah, maybe that's it. Like washed
On a shore or
washed
what?
up to the shore.
Yeah.
And you're just beached there.
Yeah, man. Quit beaching around.
Yeah, I guess that's what it means. Like you've washed up. You're no longer in the sea. You're on the shore, and the shore is being bad at Formula 1.
Honestly, I feel like if I was in the sea, I'd rather be washed up.
Well, not if you enjoy swimming.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, being washed up implies a certain extent of being unconscious, no? Or do, like,
Not
awake
necessarily,
people
you could
ever
just be
get washed
chilling
up?
there. Yeah, definitely. You might just be bad at swimming.
True, I probably am, honestly. From what I've seen me doing in swimming. Honestly, when we had it in school, I think I got a B in the end. because at the start of the year I was like twice as slow as everybody else, and by the end of it I was only the slowest by like 5 minutes or something. So I had like great improvement, but I sucked at swimming. Yeah, Martelor. On to Mr. Mouse hot lap.
Still no hot lap from Seagull, the previous race winner in Spain.
Hey. Yeah, and Spa is basically just Spain without the end.
What can we learn from that?
I don't know, man. Spa's just a better track. No, honestly, Spain with the new layout is kinda looking. It's good. It's a shame that it is gonna be replaced by the Amazon warehouse GP in Madrid.
The what?
Next year.
The Amazon where? You're gonna have to explain this to me.
They're building a city circuit in Madrid that looks absolutely ass, and from the Google images from where it's supposed to be held, the only thing that is remotely close, like it's not in the city, which is the only appeal of a city circuit, but it's rather like running around a giant warehouse.
That sounds really weird. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea how they will make it good. It sounds so incredibly ass. The layout looks mega ass. Half of the track is currently just a big hole because there's some sort of construction of something going on there, and it like crosses a speedway in through a tight tunnel where you like basically can't see shit. It's just mega weird, man. Just keep your good track in Spain. Why are you doing like? Yuck.
Yeah. Okay then.
But yeah, they turn Formula 1 into Formula E and the other way around. One's supposed to have city circuits all the time, and the other one is getting city circuits all the time.
What about, how did those Trackmania circuits that were Formula E tracks go?
They were, honestly, I played Tokyo, I think. It was quite alright. As soon as it started raining, everything like fell apart because it's impossible to drive. But it was a fun experience. I mean, I didn't know the track layouts. I'm sure if you just knew where you had to go, you'd be doing a lot better than I did. Plus, I suck at Trackmania. Oh my god, Emil's on pole here, at least provisionally. And there's Jimsky, taking away, yeah, a little kid's candy, I guess.
He was on pole for all of 2.5 seconds though.
Seagull is 1.8 seconds quicker than East after Sector 3, which is roughly where Emil's is. And can we talk about how Seagull and Emil's got to team together? Fraudulent behavior. They're like top 5 drivers both. Really sandbagged the time trials. Let's see.
What about Yannaman and Marcel? That was the team that I was harumphing about.
Then Marcelian is like 14 now. And we will see what he is right now.
But they're currently 4th and 5th in the drivers' standings. So
yeah, they're pretty good.
Make of that what you will.
I mean, I say like the added seed of the two can't be lower than 9. So I guess it's still 9. And also Rapid retired, which probably bumped everyone up a seat. Well, which absolutely did bump everyone up a seat. Because he was quickest, I think. Hussein is also... honestly, he's been cooking a sizable amount. But he's not been cooking here so far. I don't even know if he's already reconnected. Honestly, I might just invite. Who knows? Maybe he's been pinging me in the Discord non-stop and I just haven't seen it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Bro, I can't even
Because I'm not
him.
looking at the Discord either.
I just don't know the issue.
Alphabetti spaghetti.
Artificial amateurs.
Yeah.
Can't all of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and analytically at the next word. We had to learn this thing for English. Crazy.
Why?
Yeah, man, my thoughts. German education is not great.
My thoughts. I'd love to have some thoughts sometimes.
I see attempts of luring us into talking about Cars 2, but this won't work. We're not talking about
Cars
the
2,
greatest Cars movie.
The only film in which the Queen made an appearance.
That is very true.
The real Queen in her car. Well, she is
Wait,
the
did
car.
they actually get her to, like...
No, they didn't.
That would have been so sick.
But just pretend that it is her.
Nah, I can't. Now I can't unsee it. I'm sure Mama Merkel would have done it. Would have been like, yeah, let's go, boys.
What car would Angela Merkel be?
Ooh. Honestly, like an old Mercedes or something. Nah, honestly.
Like a small one, I guess?
Oh, it's a... She must have been a Trabi, honest. Like, from Eastern Germany. This is like the car. Yeah.
You heard it here first. She is the car.
She is, yeah.
For the Brits among us, I'll say that Boris Johnson would be a Land Rover.
Yeah, probably.
With a missing door.
With the missing door. Would he be like a new Land Rover, or...?
No, definitely not. He'd be like a really grubby Land Rover with a missing door and possibly winter tyres for no reason.
Winter tyres for no reason. Yeah, I like that. That's probably an accurate description of what the man is.
It rained a bit too much, so he was like, yes, winter tyres. Well, we are with about 2 minutes to go in the quali session. Jimsky is still on pole. The Red Bull's not far behind. Have we got anyone on a hot lap?
About to. I think Mofa's the first one. Dane is still being chilling in the pits, honestly. I don't think he's gonna settle up. Seagull illegally blocking SMH my head.
What?
Yeah, I have no clue neither. Mofa just like slowed down for no reason. I'm not sure why he would do that, other than to just bunch everybody up and deny them good hot lap attempts. Yeah, just a quick stroll over the grass to dirt his tires a little bit so they wear slower. So, Gensha going up in the world and going up Redillion here as the first one on the final run.
Who's Tiancha?
Who is Tiancha?
No, I said, where is Tiancha? Who is this person?
I have not seen this woman in my life. Well,
so she's sitting 14th for the moment.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of opportunity further up, but she needs an initial gain of at least 0.6 to move above MQ.
Yeah, beyond that, I think there's a lot to be had. But, yeah, she has been absent 2-3 weeks. Oh, 0.8 is a sizable improvement. Bring her all the way to the top 10.
Yeah, just needs to squeeze a little bit more out of the car in the final couple of not sectors, because this is the last sector. What I meant to say was the bus stop chicane.
Oh hell yeah, we stopping, boys. And
Here
we going again.
Go.
Yeehaw.
And she crosses the line with a 1:42.0, and that's actually P8. Washed, you say? I think not.
Oh, Seagull, 0.1 ahead. Is not enough to get to Jimsky, honestly. He needs a stellar last sector. Best to just take the bus stop full speed. honestly. I would just
JT
not brake.
is also about to improve on their time by the looks of it. They were up by 3/10, and that could be enough to see them into the top 10. Oh my.
Fixed. Very nicely done. Seagull running over the line, and it's just a minor improvement. Ooh, Emils could snipe him though. Oh my, what? Jimsky just cooked a lap that is a second quicker than anybody else's. Oh man. We have Rapid at home. Rapid at home.
Yeah, not that it really matters for Seagull anyway with the 5th-place grid penalty. So Marcigan looks like he will complete the front row. And we've got a second row of Emils and Mr. Mouse.
Yeah, MQ with some improvement as well. Mr. Mouse, I think his debut race here was very good. And I'm not sure if he didn't win it due to time penalties or if he did win it due to time penalties. But he was up in the front there. And very, very well. So he's definitely a contender too. I mean, Hussein here, starting last. It's gonna have a little bit of an uphill battle, but I guess there's enough time, good overtaking spots, so it could be possible for him to.
Is this Lauder's first race of the season?
Nah, I think Lauda has started before. 2 or 3
I
times.
don't. No, not this season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, where is he then? He's not in the standings.
He might have only DNF'd.
Doesn't that still get you into the standings?
Yeah, I'm not. I was not. That he is. Well, well,
Look forward
well.
to learning more about this, but yeah.
Jimsky domination could bore people. Jimsky in P1 here. What a stellar drive by him, to be honest. We've not really like seriously honored his performance here, but yeah, he's 0.8 ahead of everybody else in a grid where usually everybody is so close together, especially at the top. And then Marcelian in P2, kinda smoking Janeman here, only in P6 here, his teammate, just about sniping the 2 Red Bulls. And yeah, gonna be a spicy little race there. The Red Bull rivalry in front, going seriously good. Yeah, all of them in the top 6.
So it's nearly race time, and I am asking you for a prediction on who is going to win. And if you're going to say Jimsky, you have to explain.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? It's Marseille time.
Oh my god, this
Yeah.
is not what I was
I
expecting.
am cooking. I have no, I'm not saying I have
You've just
little
doomed
to no
Marcel Jan to a
faith.
crash
Yeah, I was
in the
about to
first
say I
couple of
am
laps.
fully aware that he is going to die now. But if I had not predicted him, I feel like he could have been like randomly in the right spot at the right time. He's just ahead of Seagull right now if he can follow through with the top guys. He's in a good spot later on. Usually he does what Seagull does, but starts further down and thus has it
My
harder.
game's crashed again.
Gee golly. Oh, I was wondering where Seagull even is, but he's only down to P8 now. Yike. Oh, you have the same issue that another guy has. That, well, who unfortunately can't race anymore. Crashing it.
As soon as the cars start moving, my game's just like
your game's not gaming. Man, moving cars on my screen? Nuh-uh.
So instead I just get the loudest intro imaginable.
Bro, I hate this. I've recently like played Civilization again, and you just get blasted by the pre-game like logos and stuff. It's so crazy. Made a habit of always having my oh, in German it's Lautstärke mixer, but I'm sure it's not gonna tell you much. You can individually adjust the noises of each station.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, and whenever I open stuff like that, I just like open that shit and mute it as soon as it pops off. Or volume
Yeah.
mixer. Yeah, thank you. Surely that is what you guys called it as well.
Any invites for your co-commentator?
Ah.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't want to comment. I don't want to commentate on me claiming whatever's in the podium pass.
Honestly, I would love to see you just yeah, assuming what's gonna happen right now. Just like, oh my god, Jimsky into turn 1. He's taken it wide, and Jimsky is like not even there. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Is that Jimsky with the bomb ass shoes in the menu?
With the bomb ass shoes. I mean, oh my goodness. Jimsky's fucking thick. Oh. Oh, Seagull tries to go around him, but he just can't find a way.
Emils with the absolutely fresh trim.
Oh lord. Okay, yeah, strategy. A lot of soft starters in the front. Yaneman, surprisingly, who's usually like the only soft starter in the bunch, is now on mediums, and so is Marcelian, so they're both of the AlphaTauris. Same strategy. Lauda on hards, Seagull on softs, of course. You have to make up in a lot of positions, so soft hard choice makes sense here.
I'm shaking my head right now.
Why?
Because these drivers, they start on inters and they think they're all cool in the quali session, but when the race comes, they chicken out.
Alright. Nerds. Anyways,
Here we
these
go.
nerds
Lights
are
out.
yeah, about to get going.
And
Away
we
we
went
go.
pretty quick there.
Yeah, indeed. So, Jimsky should have an easy time against Marcelian here on the mediums. Let's see what Emils can cook up on the inside. There's contact, but I think, yeah, they barely survived. Marcelian kept his position. Emils and Mr. Mouse still P3 and 4. Further down, not much changes on the start there. I don't think a singular position has changed, actually. Yeast now, ooh, side by side with MQ down, or rather up Redillion here. Now, in the front, Emil's pulling it side by side with Marcelian, going for the inside here for the chicane. Gonna be Mr. Mouse on the outside, who's now getting the advantageous line here. Emil's really pushing. They want to get past the AlphaTauri. But Marcelian defended well and thus keeps his position so far. Oh, Lauda versus J-Tai. Trying to go around the outside of No Name, but that is just not working out. And instead, Seagull capitalizes on the inferior exit speed here and pulls ahead into... Bro, I don't know how these left-handers are called. And there is a car spinning. It is Gideminus. And he is last now.
Yep, the sole Mercedes on the grid has been cut adrift from the field. Which is still pretty tightly bunched. Jimsky has gotten out to a lead. It's not a massive one, but then again, it's still only the first lap, so it's a good start for him.
It's just gonna grow as long as Emils and others
Seagull has not
Marcelian.
gained any positions, has he?
He has gained one. Past Lauda now.
Oh, now he's past JT, or is he?
It's not quite there yet. But he's gonna have another go into turn 1 here. Goes up to the inside, and yeah, with his softs, he should be easily able to break and move self past there, and does so successfully. Let's see. Emils going up Redillion here. He has a banging exit there. Good speed here. He's going side by side with Marcian, and I don't think he can bend it at this point. Maybe in the slipstream, pulling out himself, but nah. No counter move on the straight immediately. Perry has made it past Lauda, and the two McLarens are very close here. I think Lauda has to get them past again because track to get back ahead of Cherry.
Seagull is now
oh my
fourth.
god, yeah. Already made it, well, almost where he wants to be.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a little bit of a harder time getting past Marcelian and Emils, but In terms of the gap to Jimsky, it's now fairly negligible, so he'll probably be happy.
So, Iras is gonna be activating next lap and can be used on the first straight immediately.
I could be looking for a remove on Yaneman, perhaps. Oh, here we go. Attempting it down the inside. It's a pretty tight squeeze there, but ultimately a pretty nice move.
And Siegel has made also a pretty tight squeeze there, but ultimately a very nice one.
Damn, you can't just be copying my mind. You're supposed to be the knowledgeable one with all the overtaking lingo.
I'm speaking English here, you're supposed to be the knowledgeable one.
True. But what is English if not just German with extra steps?
That is honestly kinda true. No, it isn't. I think if so, it's the other way around, but we will see what is cooking here between Lauda and the boys. Kingsman and Cherry have somehow swapped positions while Lauda is still in the middle of them.
Damn. Lauda is... I don't know. I was going to make a joke about protons, but I've not.
Honestly, I was thinking of these scam guys who have like a cup game, right? And a ball. And you just swap the two outer cups around.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I
right.
get what you mean. So Lauda is the cup with the ball.
Presumably.
That's a good... Okay.
That's how I imagine the overtake took place. Kingsman and Cherry just rotating around Lauda once. But yeah. Yaneman is currently attacking JT. Like, either the game is not showing us the actual tires again, or people are just mega locking up into the bus stop.
Bus stop chicane.
But
did you die? Do I need to cast on my own now?
Unfortunately, due to personal reasons, I've passed away.
Oh no. This is suboptimal.
Yeah, really is. Yaneman asked JT and is now back up to follow the guys ahead. Jimsky and Emil's are kinda like escaping. Honestly, Emil's kinda crazy with the pace. What is going on here? It's just Little Bro's second season in the lead and he's already messing with the top guys. Cherry with the first corner cut. Penalty.
Emils has 26 points on the season. His highest finish so far is P6, so this would definitely be a step upwards.
Mr. Mouse has just lost it a little bit. He might become under some serious threat of Yaneman. Or even JT, who has even more speed than the AlphaTauri. Seems... oh my god! It briefly looked like both of them had a lot of speed into a wall. But they recovered.
Yaneman in a very tight... Well, yeah, of course, that was the bus stop. I was wondering why they were going left and right so fast, but... Twas but a chicane.
Oh, man.
He is really close to Mr. Mouse.
Yeah, dude.
Like, are they even just touching?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He was definitely taking a little sniff. But I think the overtake is inevitable now.
I'm not sure how you can be two tenths down on somebody whilst you're contacting their rear.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was about to say the timing guys are definitely drunk, but I'm pretty sure F1 isn't manually timed since the 60s anymore.
Yeah, it would be quite difficult to manually time in at this speed, I think. What's the pit stop strategy looking like? Because we've got a wide variety of drivers here with their initial tyre selection.
Yeah, excellent question, actually.
Because you did say in the previous race maybe a two-stopper, but who does that actually apply to?
All the soft runners. I think soft, medium, or soft, medium, like really the only for two-stop. I'm not
So for the
sure if you
medium and
can
hards, it's just switched to the other one.
Well, yeah, medium hard is like for sure a one-stopper here, I think.
Could you go medium soft and push it, or?
Shit. You could potentially. I think it's not the out of the world that some of these guys are trying that. Going on with his just
It's a shame
AI.
that we can't see tyre wear for
Yeah,
drivers.
I mean that would be.
But isn't it our job to be OP and provide the
I
information?
guess, but like, okay, honestly, like even professional F1 esport doesn't have race engineers. But imagine you have a spectating race engineer. You can just see the tire wear of everybody around, or you have like someone watching the official stream.
Yeah,
And just
that's true.
can read the tire wear of everyone.
I
Well,
guess.
who is on screen, I guess.
But they have some idea of what pit stop strategy they're going to go for in real life, don't they?
Yeah, but tire wear is of course like a little bit different RL as well, and sometimes they just like don't care about how long the tires are supposed to last and drive it like twice as long, and yeah, refuse to elaborate. So I think like medium hard is usually doable on pretty much every single track. To be honest, I think they've gone into two stoppers a little bit more. At least I think China today was. This was today. But yeah, it was also a two-stopper.
It's been a long day, eh?
It feels like a week ago. I don't know.
I could hear the cogs whirring in your brain there as you were just like, oh my
Yeah,
goodness, that
my
was today?
Dementors. Tiancha has freaking died.
Oh, damn. Alas, she is washed up on the beach.
Yeah, lifeless. A wheel clipped, hanging on the side.
The Harster plan did not work today.
No.
So we got
And
people pitting, lots of people pitting for free, naturally.
for
Um,
free?
yeah,
In this
it's
economy?
for free. But not
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
the current top three.
Let's see. Is Janeman stupid enough to crash into the safety car? Nah, he isn't.
Did that happen?
Not Janeman. Fabian has done it like 3 times.
Yeah, but the safety car cut him off at least one of those times.
Yeah, at
I
least one of
remember it.
them. Yeah, yeah, fair, absolutely.
The
It was also the
unsafety car.
unsafety car, not the safety car. That's true. This may be a different car.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but
this
anyway, why did the front three not pit? I feel like of all the
because
people
they
that
were
could have
past the
pitted, it
pit
should have
lane
been them.
already when the safety car was in it.
Ah, okay, so they will pit.
I assume because they
Probably.
still got out ahead of the safety car, so the pace is actually still locked. Because I think until you close to the safety car, you have like a delta for each lap as well. So they have not actually.
Is that why in the first Cars movie,
Yeah.
spoilers for Cars if you haven't seen it yet, but if you haven't seen it yet, honestly, what are you doing in this Twitch chat?
Yeah, true. Get the frick out of here.
It's got to be a minimum requirement for Formula Sunday's participation is having seen at least one, maybe two of the Cars movies. But anyway, is that why Lightning McQueen, when he pits, he is able to unlap himself because he beat the safety car out?
Yeah, sort of.
Because
If
I
he
never
is
understood
behind
what
the
that was
safety
when I was
car,
a kid.
he is like officially lapped. If he comes out ahead of it, he's allowed to catch up to the safety car queue.
Right. So is that a thing in actual F1 as well?
Not really, because you are supposed to just like, I mean, I guess it gives you like it a little bit earlier, but usually if there's a full safety car, they tell the lapped cars to unlap themselves at some point, and then they overtake the entire queue and like close up to the back of again. This
So
is
they
not a
basically just
feature
the
in the
safety
games.
car. So the safety car pretty much just exists until the drivers are bunched up, basically.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, it really exists until the hazard is in real life, it doesn't wait until everybody is bunched up. It does this game because the game has no clue where the incident even is. Where's Tiancha's body? Who knows?
On the beach?
Yes, maybe, but not on the track anymore. Does the safety car know? Ah, safety car only knows if everybody is bunched up behind it. On Fabian, like, stop complaining about every single weekend same joke. You had hit the safety car once. We may have stopped making jokes, but like 3 times, bro. Come on. At this point, you're just making content for us, which is appreciated. And you can totally use that as an excuse. If you just say, man, I just crashed into this for content, I'd say, yeah, thank you for your service.
Yeah, and we'd believe you. No, we wouldn't. But
Absolutely not.
we'd pretend to believe you.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get the safety car in this lap already.
No, Yeast is still a fair way back. When does it decide it's coming in?
I think it is staying out at least 2 laps. And usually it announces that it's coming in at the mark for Sector 3. Oh, or sometimes a little bit later if Yeast is just about to close up, which has happened now.
It's a mystery to us all, but oh my, this is a really slow restart.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. There is also a bug in the game that when the safety car has not crossed the start-finish or safety car line, there's like a different line where you are allowed to overtake again. But let's just say, for the sake of the simplicity, it's the start-finish line. The safety car has not crossed this one in the pits. And you are, well, crossing it on the track. The game will slow you down drastically to the speed of the safety car. And basically, yeah, imagine if the first car just stops without any warning.
Yeah. That sounds very dangerous. So here comes the restart, perhaps? Obviously not in the chicane.
Jimsky's just going now. Emil's maybe sleeping a little bit. Has lost at least 2/10 on the restart. But I guess, like, I don't know. Not too many options here. In the restart, so everybody kept it relatively close, except Emil's really, who has lost out big time to Jimsky here. So I wonder, I think like the mediums are probably good until the end. Just like Marcian and Janeman now kind of forced to drive the hards as they started on mediums. So sort of will have the advantage.
Yeah, doesn't it kind of even out a little bit as the tyres age?
Sorry, I took a major sip.
Okay.
Yes. I guess like you can imagine it like a. Bro, do you know like these graphs in maths where it's like starting to rise slowly, and it becomes like more and more drastic elevation, I guess, towards the end. This is like the lap times with tire life. Like they degrade relatively slowly, and at a certain point, like given it's exponential there, like sorta the degradation, they really fall off. And given that the mediums will reach that point sooner than the hards, at that point the hards will be better, I guess, but beforehand. mediums will probably be better for the next like 8 or 9 laps.
We are
So,
nearly halfway through the race now, and Jimski's lead has not been relinquished at any point, nor has Seagull been able to get past Emils and Marceljan on track.
he did just get past Janeman though, who overtook Seagull due to the earlier pit stop, I think.
Well, colour me surprised.
Well, what color is surprise?
Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna. Oh lord. Oh well. Seagull is gonna attack Marceljan soon, and I do just assume that the AlphaTauri will do not stand strong for long against Seagull. We still don't have DRS even yet, so yeah, Seagull apparently able to get past even on well, in situations without DRS. The back, like really close there between. Oh my god, Vidaminus East and Hussein briefly. And those, I still, is this still Hussein? Was this AI? I didn't see him join back. Oh, and Yeast is dead. Oh, he's not dead. He's alive. He's alive.
He lives. Okay.
He's washed up on the shore, but living. And Seagull has made his way past Marceljan.
I've got a sneeze coming. Please excuse me.
You are excused. Up Brazilian we go. Yeah, a little bit of a louder MQ fight here maybe. Or we could just go back to the Red Bull duel. Meals there making space for Seagull. And oh boy. We have Jimsky Seagull in 1 and 2 again. And then Emils is gonna have it all to do against the two AlphaTauris. Be a tough challenge. And the first time penalties start tumbling through. Yeah, indeed. It's very easy to just run wide here. The curbs are very forgiving. It's nice to run wide. It feels good. Just take the trick.
Some of these corners are quite tight though, so you know.
Yes. It's like really just the bus stop. And the first turn. Oh, and
Well,
Yeast
there's that bendy one between sectors 1 and 2.
bendy one.
Yeah, it's like a little U on the track map.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know the names of the corners, so I'll just go
neither.
with the U bend. It's
Okay,
like the U barn, but bend.
Santa is home and wondering what happened to Tiancha. What can we tell him? He washed up?
Death happened to Tientia. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. She lost it at the start of Sector 3 into the wall on the inside, I think. And caused the safety car that brought us where we are at right now. Seagull for the first time takes the race lead. You missed a banging performance by Jimsky, out qualifying everybody else by 0.8, whereas everyone else was in their usual very close distance. The U-band is literally called Corner with No Name. No, No Name is the one after the U-band. The U-band has a name. I am not entirely sure what the name is, but it has one. Probably something French. I think this is the French style part of Belgium. I'm gonna Google Spa corner name now. Corner
Corner names. Oh.
And its name is... Oh, any smaller, please? Bruxelles. Oh, no name apparently is called Speaker's Corner, but nah. Ooh, la sauce. Oui. Ah, very interesting. Nah, it's all French. I'm not going to pronounce. So, Jimsky, counterattack, question mark. Going back ahead of Seagull, or is he just chilling behind there, saving up his ERS? I mean, Seagull is just like running to the side and basically saying like, hey bro, can you get back ahead please? Don't want to go side by side through the chicane here. Let's see what Kingsman can cook. Slight contact with Lauda. And braking in the room next.
Oh. Well, possibly braking as well is Jimsky's lead sometime in the near future. Oh, as the Merc of Gediminis has retired.
Oh man, I was hoping to catch an onboard, but he's this 10 miles away. This is actually an illegal track as well, because it is too long, I think. It's almost 8 kilometers, I think. Also so. Usually laps tend to be around 5. Oh yeah, Fanta, you're right. Like, I was just reading corner names at the point where you probably started listening again. It is Bruxelles. Or Bruxelles? I don't know. And yeah. Which is why we're not bothering called the U-bend. Like in U... No, okay. Previously known as Rivage. Okay, Rivage is a little bit better. Oh, I can say Rivage. Rivage actually triggers some neurons on all these old school F1 watches here. Now this one is the no-name you're speaking of, Fanta. This left-hander. Well, top 3, honestly, they are just top 3ing. Changing leads every single lap. Emil's is being chilling in P3. Not really, yeah, causing a lot of trouble. Who's got fastest lap?
Fastest lap.
Oh, excuse me. This was not who has fastest lap. This Jimsky. 43.9 versus Seagull's 44 flat. And Emil's 44.1. Honestly, these 3 have like stellar pace right now. They are seriously cooking.
Jimsky now 4 tenths away from Seagull, but he doesn't really need to move on him yet, so maybe he just won't.
Oh no, he will on the straight. I think they are just gonna continue the thing of changing the lead every now. I mean, this is benefiting Jimsky, I think, more than Seagull, because Seagull has less ERS, and if they just continue like that, this balance stay the exact is. Emil's is just benefiting off it regardless, because he's just filling the slipstream.
Yeah, Marcel Jan is passing his teammate Janeman. Yep. Very good overtake.
Janeman also with the time penalties, so I am not saying it's team orders, but it's probably team orders.
Do you think they listen to team orders?
I think they are the team orders. I'm not sure if they are like in the VC together actually, or if Janeman is just like chilling. Emil's improved so much over the last season, yeah, 100%. It's crazy, honestly. But I mean, you got like P2 last week as well, so like Just that Challenger winners are probably usually quite cracked. And then he has Kingsman in P12. Nah, it's his rookie elite season. He gets another season to really cook us up some nice. So, at what points do the mediums fall off? How many
Well,
seconds?
evidently not yet, given how much they've put between themselves and Marceljan.
Yes, honestly, it's like sort of stable at 2.5 seconds. I feel like Marceljan has gained a little bit back, contrary to Janeman's pace before. Randro has won by, I think, like 13 seconds ahead of Nitro, who was like 8 seconds ahead of... Oh lord, was it Glenn? Yeah, I think Glenn and the...
Yeah, it was. It was Glenn and Deddy in P3 and 4.
Yeah, Martin kissed the wall as usual.
Some things never change.
Monsieur Genier as well. He was having pace, but did die at the first sector 3 corner as well. I'm not sure where Martin crashed actually. I think he like ran wide after the cane after Camel Straight, and then just ran into the outside border. But it might as well be that Nitro just dodged, like pushed him there. I just know they were fighting, and this is a very weird place to. Oh, Nitro, there you are. Did you kill Martin by any chance?
Did you commit a crime? And if so, will you admit it?
Yeah, to the people who are about to punish you for it. Yeah, okay. Oh well, there's some potential fights. And there is another potential yellow flag that is caused by Mofa here.
Seagull and Jimsky are currently separated by 7 points in the driver's standings, so you could perhaps say
They
just
aren't
checking
after
who
this
is
one.
actually ahead.
Wait, who is ahead? Jimsky or Seagull?
It's Jimsky that's ahead by 7 points, so if this result stays as is, they'd be deadlocked on
I don't
88
think
points
so.
apiece. What?
He
No?
would get fastest lap point.
Oh,
He
did he
won
have
ahead.
fastest lap as well? Okay, fair.
But yeah, the math is almost mathin'.
Yeah, it was nearly. I was nearly right.
No,
I
you
nearly
were
could,
correct.
with my opinion.
Yeah, somebody's just gonna, like, someone irrelevant, probably Yeast or someone, like, outside of the top 10 is just gonna, like, go onto soft tires for no reason in the very end and then snipe fast lap. Ufa
Yeast
has
exposed as irrelevant live on stream.
irrelevant in terms of getting fastest lap. Ufa has just reshaped his front wing. Probably the similar design process that the Alpine for this year has gone through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, he does hit the wall a little bit as well on the pit entry. Oh, MQ honestly in a good position there. P8, ahead of Lauda. Your boy Cherry in P10 has all the point in the world to throw. Okay,
Virtual safety car. How has this happened?
Has been going on for half a lap.
I didn't even see it.
Mova just hit the wall big time and spun back on track, rather reversed back on track. I mean, not that it was in the way of anybody, but I guess there's like debris. Janeman into pit. What is the AlphaTauri strategy department cooking? I mean, he is losing like 10 seconds or so. I mean, yeah, okay, he is now losing more that the race is being enabled again. I guess it's like a Hail Mary to maybe get that fastest lap point away. He's confident that he's gonna overtake all of the guys who just passed him on his fresh softs.
Yeah, well, Not impossible, I will admit.
Oh no,
He's
absolutely.
just about still in it.
He is 4 seconds away. I will say he should gain about 2 seconds per lap. Just a question or if he can make it through all of these guys in time. Because overtakes cost you a significant amount of time.
Do you reckon Cherry can get his first point of the season?
Yeah, it went very well. It seems like it at least. I am informed now that Martin put it into the wall himself.
Disappointing. Well, not disappointing actually.
I'm not
We're
surprised.
happy to hear it.
I'm just...
You're not surprised. You're not sad. You're just disappointed.
Yeah, I'm also sad. Oh, Janneman is cooking. He's already gained 2 seconds onto Cherry. Probably gonna get past before the start-finish straight even. Look at the traction. Driving past as if Cherry was driving Formula 1.5.
3 laps to go. Seagull and Jimsky remain close. Emils is honestly still in the conversation as well. It's very impressive that he's managed to keep up with them.
Yeah, but he is absolutely out of juice. So, I don't think he's gonna be able to defend himself once the fight for the win rolls in the last lap.
Yeah, but you never know. Little bit of a love tap between Jimsky and Seagull, and suddenly Emils is in position to win. It's all you need
True.
sometimes.
I mean, honestly, he could just like crashgate.
Crashgate.
Just hold Seagull to take out Chimsky.
For some reason, I don't think Seagull is going to want this, given the championship standings.
Ain't no way. I mean, Jimsky's not going to gain anything either. Yeah, no. We're not endorsing taking other people out. Or, I don't know, driving in a dangerous manner that could take other people out. Oh, Janneman, man. Just
Janneman, man.
Yeah. Bilbao, like, stuck a wheel a little bit too early because he needs to go by very much, but was also
Those
maybe
2
a
seconds
bit
a lap was not happening this lap. In fact, he's lost 2 seconds.
Yeah, because he got crashed out.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would do it, but nonetheless, he has lost 2 seconds.
That is very true. Skill issue, honestly. He should have just not spun.
He should have just not pitted, is my take.
Nah, honestly, the pit is okay. If the virtual safety car goes like 5 seconds longer until he's like out of the pits, he's even coming out ahead of the group. So, like, the call per se was maybe a bit risky because the safety car could, of course, have ended earlier, which it did. But it was probably the right call there. Just unlucky. And also, well, the overtake there was just kinda... I'm not sure if it was on Janneman. I still think JT should have maybe left some space, but I'm not sure.
Donny has picked up 3 seconds, which makes my manifestation of a cherry point all the more likely. All he needs to do really is just not die.
I mean, he is also like 7 seconds ahead of Donny. So like he has a good gap.
Yeah. He had a time penalty, and of course Donny didn't until recently, so it was a little closer. It was closer a lap ago. Donny is losing a lot of time actually. I think he might have damage.
I don't think so. Just losing time because the delta is to Janneman. And Janneman is still fast. He gained 2 seconds back in the time we were just talking about Donny.
Fair.
I think the gap to Cherry is relative. Oh, actually, he lost a second or so. You are correct. But overall, the gap to Cherry is like sort of the same. The Degler. Mofa disqualified.
Parked in a dangerous location.
Yeah, I think he tried to let everybody through, but then he just got whacked by the FIA. Oh, how long's this still going on to here in front? Jimsky is not going past here because he does want to be in second for the last lap, which is approaching rapidly.
Problem with that, of course, is if you wait for the final overtaking opportunity, you've only got one opportunity.
Yeah, only got one shot. Not miss your chance.
Knees are presumably weak.
Yeah. Arms may even be considered heavy.
Could there be vomit on his sweater already?
It's mama spaghetti. Oh
Yep,
man.
that happened. But yeah, he hasn't overtaken. This current 1-2 has remained this way for, I think, 7 laps now, possibly more.
Nah, they changed up until this lap. Every single lap. I think Seagull just assumed that Jimsky was gonna like take the position back as they did every lap. Oh, slight contact there. And they're now very close together. I'm not sure how Seagull wants to or is even able to defend this.
Mills is still there, you know. I know he's not got much in the tank, but he is still there on the final lap.
Yeah, both Jimsky and Seagull have their overtaking button pressed to the fullest.
Mills is not there anymore.
So, and it is do or die now. Into the bus stop, I think, for Seagull. Unless he can force some sort of error out of Jimsky. Jimsky's really like saving up all his energy for the last part of the track here. A little bit of a duel between Mr. Mouse and MQ. The Mouse going around the outside now has the inside. There's a Williams in it. Staying clear of MQ though. And a little bit behind that is Janneman versus Lauda. Let's jump back to the top. Yeah, Emils is gone. It's just between Seagull and Jimsky here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, would you look
I
at that?
said it.
He has made himself relevant.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think Jimsky has made himself win. He did just the right things. And honestly, has been dominating quali. Has been on top for most of the race. And comes out of Seagull now. Emils in P3 and Marcian in a clear P4. A little bit of side-by-side battling still here between MQ and J-Tai. Oh, Janneman is in it as well. Light contact. Oh, this is a very late move. And I think... Oh, the drag race to the line. Oh my god. And the photo finish between Janneman and JT. Wait, what? Okay, they must have had different penalties than I thought, honestly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's enjoy some onboard with Yeast here. Jimsky and Yeast making the entire grid a Ferrari sandwich. But yeah, Red Bull kind of crazy here tonight. Seagull and Emils here, dominant performance by them. As a team coming in second and third. Janneman arguably grew a little bit with the strats.
Yeah, though, Jimsky winning. That does ultimately mean that he will extend his lead at the top of the championship to 14 points over Seagull. Further down, Marceljan will leapfrog Hussein into P3.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, Marcian, number one driver now, it seems. Really good performance here. I mean,
Biggest
Marcian.
driver of the day. Seagull?
Yeah,
okay.
Seagull. What the hell is this picture? A man's built different. Yeah, I mean, he started from P8 after getting grid penalty, and in the end, coming home in P2, I guess. There's worse things to do, especially like, yeah, if Jimsky is on pace as he is today, it's very hard to contest. And well, strategically very nicely done by Jimsky as well to be just in the right spot in the penultimate lap. And the last lap as well, to climb that win.
Yeah, decent race all round. Not too much to add from me, other than to congratulate Cherry on his 2 points. We did it, my goat.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, also banging result for M6, I think is gonna be quite happy with that. Lauda lost out a little bit. Has had like some better pace at some point, but yeah, overall here I think interesting race in the end. A lot of positional changes, and in the end, yeah, good win by Jimsky. Eagle and Emil stay on the podium. Marcian very nice position in 4th. Mouse here pretty much keeping his position. KT as well. Hanneman, a little bit of scuffed pit stop, as you said. Very big ups for top 10 finish, and yeah, Donny barely missing out on the top 10 in the end. Oh, with that is all. I will absolutely get my Discord. What is the next race, because I forgot, and it is Japan.
From Spain to Spa to Japan.
Yeah, man. It is gonna be Japan for sure. I hate this track with a passion, but hey, I know a lot of the drivers love it. So I'm looking forward to see what's going on next week then. And till then, yeah, thank you all for being here tonight. And yep. And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Through the final chicane, and the AlphaTauri hits the wall of champions.